Very good morning to you and welcome to the Morning Outlook Report. I'm Rachel Jones reporting live from Kalkine TV Sydney studios. Now, Australian shares did open modestly higher this morning. At the closing bell yesterday, the S&P ASX 200 was 0.5% or 35 points higher at 7,478. Now, over the week last week, the share market did close 0.2% or 16 points lower. On Friday, the best performing sector was materials. That was up 1.3%. The worst performing sector was real estate investment trusts. They were down 0.4%. The best performing stock in the S&P ASX 200 on Friday was Paladin Energy. Their shares closed 13.1% higher at 91 cents. And the worst performing stock was Platinum Asset Management. Their shares closed 15% lower at $1.90. They were followed by shares in Tyro Payments and PointsBet Holdings. Now, looking to some business news from this morning now, an engineering company, Worley, has today served an application in the High Court for special leave to appeal a class action judgment against them. Defence of the class action is funded by Worley's insurers, except for the previously paid initial deductible amount. Worley previously announced the class action on the 29th of October back in 2015. And BlueScope today announced it has entered into a binding agreement to acquire the Coil Coatings business from Cornerstone Building Brands for $500 million. Coil Coatings is the second largest metal painter in the US with a total capacity of around 900,000 tonnes per year across 7 facilities, predominantly serving commercial and industrial construction applications. BlueScope Managing Director and CEO Mark Vasella says the acquisition of Coil Coatings is a significant step forward in their growth plans for North America. It almost triples their US metallic painting and coating capacity. The company's investment in North America now totals over $4.5 billion, employing over 4,000 people. And Telix Pharmaceuticals has today announced that it's got a license agreement with Eli Lilly and Company for exclusive worldwide rights to develop and commercialize radio-labeled forms of Lilly's Orlatrunab antibody for the diagnosis and treatment of human cancers. Telix's initial development focus will be on a rare type of cancer known as soft tissue sarcoma. Orlatrunab was originally developed by Lilly as a monoclonal antibody targeting platelet-derived growth factor receptor alpha. This is expressed in multiple tumour types, including STS. Well, now we're going to take a very short break, but stay tuned for everything you need to know to trade today.
Hi there, James Preston for Kalkine TV. Are you into gaming and virtual reality? Does AI and the endless possibilities it entails capture your interest? Or are you constantly trawling through the web to try and discover the latest updates and innovations in the tech space? Well, let us do the work for you. From the latest product launches to shocking affairs on the World Wide Web, exclusive interviews and information about the top companies like Apple and Google to brand new tech startups vying for your attention. Kalkine's Tech Beat has the latest in what matters in the world of technology. Join me every single Thursday on the Tech Beat, exclusive to Kalkine TV.
And welcome back. I'm Rachel and you're watching the Morning Outlook Report. Now, in the US, over on Wall Street and the Dow Jones rose 0.4%, the S&P 500 fell 0.3% and the Nasdaq ended 1.3% lower. Last week's release of minutes from the US Federal Reserve's March meeting showed many officials were prepared to raise rates in 50 basis point increments in the coming months. Over in Europe, the Stoxx 50 rose 1.5%. The FTSE surged 1.6% and the CAC soared 1.3%, with the DAX ending 1.5% higher. The MSCI's gauge of stocks across the world shed 0.04%. And over in the energy market, oil prices rose 2% on Friday, but registered their second straight weekly decline. Member nations of the International Energy Agency will release 60 million barrels over the next 6 months, with the US matching that amount as part of its 180 million barrel release announced in March. Brent crude futures settled up $2.20 at $102.78 a barrel. WTI crude futures rose $2.23 to $98.26 a barrel. Geopolitical risks and rising inflation offered support to gold, with spot gold rising 0.5% to $1,941 an ounce. That was up 0.9% for the week. US gold futures rose 0.4% to $1,945. Well, that's all for me for now. Have a great day trading. Stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. This is Rachel signing off for now.